Hello ji, assalamu alaikum. I wish you all a very warm welcome to this wonderful online biology by botanist session. I am your Mr. Rizar Wasim botanist again in front of you. Let's start the MCQs for the preparation of Spsc and M.Phil in botany. This is my YouTube channel Biology by Botanist. Please to subscribe my channel, to subscribe my YouTube channel, like, comment and share. And here is my WhatsApp number. Now we should to start our session with first MCQs. Here is first MCQs. Which is the most primitive algae? Which is the most primitive algae? The blue-green algae is the most primitive algae. Blue-green algae, also known as the cyanobacteria or cyanophyta. We can say cyanobacteria, cyanophyta, and the blue-green algae. Cyanophyta is a phylum of gram-positive bacteria that obtain energy via photosynthesis. Note, first time oxygen produced on the earth by blue-green algae, cyanophyta, cyanobacteria. Okay, next. Apoptosis is the function of dash organelle. Apoptosis, the term apoptosis is the death of cells which occurs as a normal and controlled part of an organism's growth and development. This apoptosis physiological function derived by the lysosome. You know, lysosome is an organelle. If the cell is damaged beyond repair, lysosomes can help it to itself destruct in a process called apoptosis. We can also call programmed cell death. Now the next MCQs number third. Cell wall of bacteria contain the cell wall of bacteria contain which material? This is a cell wall of the bacteria. If a cell wall of bacteria in front in our microscope, we are examining, and if we are examining the cell wall of the bacteria, here the question is the cell wall of bacteria contain which material? The material bacteria wall contain peptidoglycone. Peptidoglycone is a material which is a consist of the bacterial cell wall. The cell wall of bacteria, the bacterial cell wall consists of peptidoglycone. It is an essential protective barrier for the bacterial cell that encapsulates the cytoplasmic membrane of both gram-positive and the gram-negative bacterial cell. Peptidoglycan is a rich, highly conserved, complex structure of polymeric like carbohydrates, amino acids. Now the fourth MCQs. Progamy means. The word here progamy means. What is the mean of progamy means? Here entrance of the pollen tube in a seed plant through the micropyle. Here, for example, the progamy is a fertilization process in which male gamete, pollen grain, fuse with the female gamete, egg, to form a diploid zygote. This process begins from the stigma and finish within the ovary sac. Note, but if when pollen tube enters through the chalazal end, when pollen tube enters through the chalazal end, it is called chalazogamy or the chalazogamy. If it enters through the integuments, if it enters through the integuments, it is called mesogamy. I hope you are understand. Now the MCQs number 5. Cork contain which material? You know, cork found in the plant stem. Cork contain which material? Here the answer is suberin. The suberin is a lipophilic macromolecule found in specialized plant cell walls. Whenever insulation or protection towards the surroundings is needed. Note, suberoid cells form the periderm. Here is the MCQs number 6. Most advanced algae group is the most advanced algae group is green algae. Green algae, also known as chlorophyceae. Green algae is considered as the most advanced form of the algae because chlorophyceae have a chlorophyllus A and B and store starch as a reserve food material inside their plants. Mostly the forms are found fresh water. The MCQs number 7. Exon is the this question is related to the genetics. Sorry, here is MCQs number 7. Axon is the coding region. What? Axon is a coding region. The correct answer is coding region. An axon is any part of a gene that will form a part of the final mature RNA to produce by the gene after introns have been removed by the RNA splicing. If you know genetics, the term exon refers to the both the DNA sequences within a gene and to the corresponding sequences in RNA transcripts. Here is MCQs number 8. True for the recombinant DNA technology. True for the recombinant DNA technology. The correct answer, cutting DNA part and ligating into vector, then put in an expression system. This topic is related to the biotechnology. Here is asking about the two for the recombinant DNA technology. You know, recombinant DNA technology comprises altering genetic material outside an organism to obtain enhance the desired to desirable characteristics in a living organism or in the as of their products. This technology involves the insertion of the DNA fragments from variety of sources having desirable gene sequences via appropriate vector. Now next, the MCQs number 9 has a xylem contain dash. You know, xylem is a vascular tissue. About two types of vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. Xylem conduct the water and phloem conduct the food. These xylem tissues are also known as trachary elements. The correct answer is tracheids and vessels. Tracheids and vessels are the found in the xylem. So xylem contain tracheids and vessels. Cells of tracheids and vessels die at maturity. They have lignified walls. They have a lignified walls. They are present in primary as well as secondary xylem. Now the MCQs number 10. Electron transport chain occurs in which organelle? The correct answer is mitochondria. ETC occurs in a mitochondria. ETC stands for electron transport chain. This electron transport chain found in mitochondrial membrane. The electron transport chain is a series of 4 proteins complexes that couple redox reaction, creating an electrochemical gradient that leads to the creation of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, in a complete system named oxidative phosphorylation. Oxidative phosphorylation. Now the MCQs number 11. Function of the centrioles. Function of the centrioles during cell division. What is the function of centrioles during the cell division? The function of centriole is production of spindle fibers. Production of spindle fiber is a function of centrioles. You know, centrioles are the essential for the formation of spindle fibers which attach to the kinetochore discs present at the centromere, therefore responsible for the movement of chromatids during the chromatid separation. Centrioles are the paired barrel-shaped organelles located in the cytoplasm of the animal cells, also found in the animal cell. If I'm discussing about the animal cell, but here we are discussing about the plants. So they are found in the near to the nuclear envelope or the nuclear membrane. Central play an important role in the organizing microtubules that serve as the cells of the skeleton system. They also help in to determine the locations of the nucleus and after organelles within the cell. Now the MCQs number 12. Microfilaments are composed of. Microfilaments are the composed of. Microfilaments are the composed of actin protein. Microfilaments here is actin proteins. Actin protein is a family of globular multifunctional proteins that forms microfilaments in the cytoskeleton. It is found in all eukaryotic cells. The MCQs number 13. Hydrosphere first layer contain which organism? Hydrosphere first layer contain which organism? As correct answer is planktons. Planktons are the microscopic organisms. Here is planktons found in oceans. Microscopic plant-like organism. This phytoplankton is a microscopic plant-like organism called phytoplanktons, are found in the base of the marine food web. The MCQ's number is 14. Cell wall of fungi contain. The cell wall of fungi composed of or the contain. The correct answer is chitin. You know about chitin. We can say also that chitin or chitin. Chitin is a fibrous substances consisting of polysaccharides. There is many saccharides found in these structures, which is the major constituent in the exoskeleton of the arthropods, insects, and the cell walls of the fungi. This major constituent in the exoskeleton of the arthropods and the cell walls of the fungi. The last MCQs 15. Yeast different from the bacteria. In what sense? Being a eukaryotic. Yeast are the eukaryotic cell. Bacteria are the prokaryotic cell. This is the first difference. The second difference is yeast have their DNA placed within the nucleus. Bacteria do not have a nucleus. Hence, the DNA is scattered within the cytoplasm. Thank you. Please to like my